Well, the game is that we so often go to the same people, asking the same questions, they give us the same answers, and then we end up with the same result, and then you wonder why it's better to be a poor white girl than it is to be a middle-class black boy in Denver.
Sometimes we feel like we're isolated and everything just happens to us in our own community. No, that is not the case. This happens everywhere.
You first have to own the problem. You have to really admit that there's something wrong.
The time is now to admit something is wrong. That's why the 100 Black Men of America Incorporated returns with Phase 2 of Authentic Voices, a tour of what works and what requires improvement in classrooms across the country.
Seriously, our kids deserve, and our communities deserve a good, quality school.
Nationally, 100 Black Men members are doing something about it by first getting a story straight from the true subject matter experts.
We tried to drive those conversations back home with the local communities to really hear the authentic voices of the community. What is it that the real grassroots people are actually thinking, and what are they saying? Because sometimes you may think you're leading in a direction that people want to go and you miss the mark.
What about young people? Stand up. Y'all go to these schools every day? Y'all know what's going on in your schools every day? Y'all have a voice just like we do. I need y'all to speak up. So if y'all see a problem in your school, say something.
And I mean, sometimes it was just the way that they were teaching it. And so I just didn't really click with how they were transitioning it.
An in-depth analysis of a formula used to educate today's youth, and more importantly, the outcomes.
The big point is that when we treat a test like we treat medicine, and we say that 1 aspirin must be good, then 100 must be better. And that's how much testing we have in the system in Texas. And so from my perspective is this: balance that out.
There is something deeply hypocritical in a society that holds an inner city child, only 8 years old, accountable for her performance on a high-stakes, standardized exam, but does not hold the high officials of our government accountable for robbing her of what they gave their own kids 6 or 7 years before.
Launching a mission to empower parents and students with a navigational guide, a compass to the varied choices for education available in their communities.
Most of us know and understand how public school options work. Today's event is based on us as parents having the ability to choose the educational choice for our children.
So when you go to a school, first thing you want to do is make sure that all those adults in that building are on the same page.
Unfortunately, we have sort of 2 categories of teachers. We have those who go in the classroom and follow the process, and then those who really go in and look and see what the students' needs are and create that environment so they can learn.
We have seen where every child can learn. And how does that happen? Because the power of education starts with you as a parent. It starts at home. And everything that we can do to put the power of education into the hands of the parents at home with their children, that is the thing that's going to lead to real success.
From assessing societal challenges, which extend into the classroom, to ensuring access to quality education is available in every classroom.
We are a Title I school. Several of our students are either homeless or come from low-income families or single parents. They don't have a male influence to lead and guide them and provide them with the direction that they need in life.
We have students who are not only fighting their peer pressure, they're fighting the school discipline system. They're fighting the campus police. They're fighting the community police. They're fighting too many battles to be successful in the classroom oftentimes. And those aren't excuses, those are just realities.
If I didn't have the 100 Black Men my anger would be way off. Cause like with stuff that happened on those days, I can go to 0 to 100 real quick. So if I didn't have the 100 black men, I would be basically in trouble every day.
And so a part of that fundamental shift is being able to say, heck no, in the lives of this child. And not just me, my 4, and no more, but the children surrounding them as well. And so there are opportunities there to take back our schools.
Authentic Voices, Phase 2. The movement for empowerment through education has begun.
And so the work of the 100 is about cutting through all of that and getting to those students, those youth, and helping them find that way, giving them that ladder to climb out, giving them that rope to pull on, and that inspiration to run when others have told them that they can't even crawl.